Hey, what's up everyone? CBK here to bring you another Marvel Spider-Man 2 video, and it is day 327 of me asking PlayStation to release some gameplay footage for Marvel Spider-Man 2. I'm kidding, but in today's video I wanted to go over one web swinging feature I think would take Marvel Spider-Man 2 to the next level. You guys know that I've made a couple of videos already going over web swinging mechanics that I want to see in Marvel Spider-Man 2. You can feel free to check those out if you'd like, they're on my channel. But one thing that I cannot get over, and wasn't even my idea, is something I covered in one of my rumor videos for Marvel Spider-Man 2. Now take this with a grain of salt because it is in no way confirmed info for the game, but regardless of if it's true or not, I thought it was a pretty good idea for the game. So that rumor was that Marvel Spider-Man 2 would have 3 different swinging modes: a realistic mode, an arcade mode, and a hybrid mode. So the realistic mode is said to be more difficult and completely physics based. The arcade mode is a heavily assisted mode, and the hybrid mode is more of the style that we saw in the first Spider-Man game and in Spider-Man Miles Morales. And I think that this would be an amazing feature to have for Marvel Spider-Man 2. I have always been in favor of giving players the ability to choose what kind of playstyle fits them. So look at it this way: an arcade mode would be great for beginners or perhaps younger players. I personally have a younger brother who has tried to play Marvel Spider-Man, and the swinging can be a little bit challenging for him. But if there was an arcade mode that was heavily assisted, it would be perfect for the younger player base. Perhaps this mode could even help with creating air tricks automatically, just for fun. And then there's the hybrid mode. The hybrid mode sounds like it could be a more balanced experience and bring back the familiar feeling from Marvel Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's essentially a mode that we have already experienced and wouldn't take any absurd amount of skill to pull off. I feel like most players, myself included, would spend most of the time using this swinging mode. And then we have the realistic web swinging mode. If the rumors are true and this mode is in the game, this mode would essentially be more difficult to pull off and will feature a swinging experience that is much more physics based. In this mode, you wouldn't be able to simply turn off your brain and mindlessly swing around. You would have to be very intentional and think about every move you make. You'd have to be completely aware of your surroundings while swinging. However, being able to pull off this swinging mode would be a little bit more satisfying and rewarding. It would definitely take a lot more skill. I recently watched a really interesting video on this concept that I'll leave linked in the description if you'd like to check it out. But this guy brings up a good point about the web swinging mechanics not being very realistic in Marvel Spider-Man, even though he did enjoy the game. For example, how you can effortlessly change directions in mid-air, and how momentum and swinging trajectory can be a little bit off sometimes. And listen guys, it is a video game, and a lot of us don't want to worry about a realistic experience, especially in a video game about a web swinging Spider-Man and evil supervillains. But there are parts of the community that do want that more realistic experience, and I think it'd be really cool if they did accommodate those players that do want that more realistic mode. To be honest with you guys, I'd likely only play on hybrid mode, just because that's what I'm used to from the previous games, and I didn't think it was a bad system at all. But I wouldn't mind putting my skills to the test, just for fun, with this realistic mode. It would actually be pretty cool to see how the physics would turn out. You'd have to be far more aware of your surroundings, like buildings, and it would definitely up the difficulty in combat as well. Also, you could give the player the ability to manually choose what building you want to attach your web to, or even bring back the system where you use both triggers for web swinging, one trigger for each hand. I'm definitely no game developer, and this stuff may be almost impossible to pull off, but I would like to see a more manual swinging mode to go along with all of the other modes for Marvel Spider-Man 2. But please let me know what you think about this feature. Also, if you're new here, I pretty much exclusively cover Marvel Spider-Man 2 content. I cover leaks, rumors, wishlist videos, and theories, so if that sounds like something you would be interested in, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to encourage me to do more videos like this one, then be sure to leave a like on the video. But that's going to be it for me, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.